Hey everybody! Today I'll be discussing the movie The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 1. Since this movie just came out on DVD, Blu-ray, streaming devices, beware of spoilers. If you are planning on watching the movie for yourself, watch my video after the fact. However, if you just want the parent review, continue to watch me! Also, for the purpose of this review, I am just talking about this movie, not the book it's based on, and not the two prior or the one following movie. So, let me start off by saying that I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Granted, I am still technically in the targeted area of young adult and female, but then again, my older husband enjoyed it as well. However, for the purpose of a parent watching for a child, I did have some concerns. The movie is quite dark. It starts with a scene that portrays mental illness, insanity, mental stability, and this continues throughout the movie on a number of main characters. Though it is scary for younger viewers, I am happy they showed it. Going through something like The Hunger Games would change any person. It shows realness in the characters that, just like any person, we all need time to heal, and some people may never fully heal after a tragic event. The movie is set in a rebellion in Pan Am. With a rebellion comes battles and attacks. I am pleased that with so many attacks shown and talked about, there is very little blood and gore. Almost none, actually. There are scenes in the hospital where you can see injured people, but it isn't gruesome. Then again, the scene with the burned skeletons is a little rough. There wasn't too much in this movie that I had a problem with, but I did have a lot of positive takes from it, such as the fact that it keeps your attention without requiring constant battle scenes. Though the battles and fights are there, the storyline is intriguing enough to draw you in and keep you. Actually, maybe a little too much. During one scene where a military team is carrying out an operation, Finnick is telling a story full of secrets. I found myself wanting to hear more of Finnick's tale than watching the military op. But it's probably a good thing that we don't hear more of his tale, as he is telling about how the Capitol basically turned him into a sex slave. Whoa. Don't worry, he isn't detailed in speaking of it. This movie also has good family vibes. The relationship of the Everdeen family shows that after all they have gone through, they can still cling to each other for comfort and support. Finally, the scariest part of this movie and the biggest spoiler. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert? Did I mention spoiler alert? Okay, once Peeta is rescued from the Capitol, Katniss goes to see him, and he attacks her, almost killing her. This scene is very scary because it is so well acted and therefore believable. Plus, thanks to the makeup and special effects, Peeta looks horrible. Scoot the little guys out of the room for this scene. Now, before I rate this, I want to share some positive messages I found in the movie, mostly for the teens. First, multiple times there is mention of how the makeup and dress of the Mockingjay needs to be downplayed, which proves that being yourself is more important than how you look. Also, it shows that one person can make a difference. During a scene in a hospital, Katniss walks in and says, "I can't help them." Another character replies, "Just let them see your face." Just seeing Katniss brought hope to a warehouse-sized room of injured and hurting people. It goes to show that you never fully know the impact you may have on a person. Okay, I've jumped around on the good and bad for this movie, but how do I rate it? Toddlers? 0. There is too much older content and mental illness for the little guys to understand, and it might scare them. Kids? 2. There is nothing inherently wrong with the movie, but stay in the room the whole time with your child if you decide to let them watch it. Each child's sensitivity level is different after all. Teens? 5. Let's face it, this movie was made for them. It is rated PG-13, and bonus, no sex, no profanity, or drugs. Yay! And parents? 4. I rather enjoyed this movie and would be fine watching it with teenagers. The only downfalls for the adults are yet another love triangle that we have to deal with, and Effie's continual whining. Thanks for watching Mommy Movie Reviews. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel using the button below to be notified when we upload new videos. Also, is there a movie you would like us to review? Leave a message down in the comments.